Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be reacting to the video Girl, Let's Clean and Talk by the YouTuber Chloe Yazmean. So I believe that this video came out shortly after the previous video that I did a reaction to, which was her basically coming online saying that her feelings were hurt from the alleged hate treating that she experienced roughly 3 to 4 years ago. So basically in this series, we've just been discussing how it appears that Chloe Yazmean lacks self-accountability, and a lot of the situations that she went through 3 to 4 years ago, in my opinion, it occurred by a lack of discernment and honestly just oversharing and not being mindful of what she leaves in a video versus what she could have edited out to avoid a lot of unnecessary drama on her end. So let's go ahead and see what this video is about.
I'm so nervous right now. I know like some guys watch me, but I call guys girl too. Like I just be saying girl. Like I'm talking to Jordan and I be like girl. Anyways, I'm so nervous.
That's always been kind of like off-putting to me because it's like if you call guys girl, then to me, in my opinion, I feel like you need girlfriends in your life. That way you're not like so quick to call a guy girl, because why? Why? I feel like that's kind of demasculating in my opinion. I personally wouldn't do that.
Nervous right now because I just got done uploading my recent video. Now, if you watch my recent video, you know how important but also how scary it is for me to upload that video. I was very vulnerable and I mentioned some very important things. So I do hope you guys tune into that video. I'm just really nervous uploading it. I haven't made it public. But
one thing I got from that video is, in my opinion, I feel like a lot of the criticism that she gets, it makes her afraid to be her. It makes her afraid to show up and be herself. And like I've said before, criticism comes with the description of her job. And she needs to understand that. Everybody isn't always going to have praises for you. People are going to have criticism. People are going to have opinions. And because this is your job, because you get paid from this, you kind of just have to take it to the chin, to be honest. And if you are hypersensitive, if you can't handle it, it is not healthy for your mental health, because I get it. A lot of people are very rude online. People are very comfortable sitting behind their phones, sitting behind their computers, and just saying whatever comes to their mind when it comes to strangers that they don't know. They think they can just say whatever. I totally get it. And if that is the case, restrict your comment section. Turn your comment section off. Do whatever. She said that she took her email address down out of her email, out of her bio for YouTube, and she has. I noticed that she has, and that's great. That's a great step towards your, mending your mental health. But if I was her, I would turn the comment section off. But I also noticed she still have her email address up on her TikTok. If you're not interested in doing brand deals with brands, then take that down, because people are weird and they're going to contact that email address. So if you don't want people contacting you, take that down. That's what I would do personally. She has to take control of her own mental health and her own peace and happiness and her own experience here on YouTube. Still show up, regardless of what people have to say, regardless of how people feel, because when it's all said and done, they're not paying your bills. If this is your job, if this is your bread and butter, still show up. And honestly, don't give a crap what people got to say, because opinions, they don't pay the bills. Showing up pays the bills. So she needs to develop thick skin. And I've said that before, and I'm going to always say it. If she don't have thick skin for this particular career choice, and if she's not willing to take control of her experience on this platform, then she might need to find a different path. I don't know.
It's uploaded, so we'll see how I feel when it's public for everybody to see. It's just a little bit too early to make it public. I don't think anybody watches YouTube at like 10 o'clock in the morning. One thing I did mention in that video is that going forward, I do want to change my content. I want to do content that truly makes me happy, and I want to do content that's more easy flowing for me, more natural settings, more of my natural lifestyle. So like today, we're just gonna be talking and cleaning, girl. Just talking and cleaning. Ain't much going on, just talking and cleaning. It ain't gonna be too much cleaning.
I mean, in my opinion, I feel like that's the kind of content she's always made. She made hygiene videos, which is, informational, and she makes vlogs. And if you make content as well, then like vlogs is just you going throughout your day. And some creators, they make their vlogs very cinematic. But I personally like vlogs that seem more like a homemade home movie, And I feel like in some of her earlier vlogs, it was more raw, more uncut. And, I feel like recently she has been trying to make her vlogs a little bit more cinematic. But I don't know, I just feel like for what she does, her content should flow more naturally. It should feel more organic, like you're sitting down talking with a friend,
Then lock it. Seriously. We just got back from a walk, but her paws are wet, so I had to put her in her cage because, baby, they gotta dry. Before you get on my floor. Part of the reason why I gotta mop my floor today is her little nasty paws. I just let her be a puppy, though. I just let her be a puppy. Except when them paws is wet. Like, ugh. Anyways, what was I saying? Talking and cleaning is all that's going on today. Girl talk, one-on-one time, super fun. I've never done a video like this, but I really want to do it. Anyways, I don't have much cleaning to do, but the smartest way to clean is as soon as you see a mess starting to accumulate, get it. Get it done. Get it done. Because once you let that pile up, it just gets so unmotivating and you get so stressed out, and stress just makes you tired. When you are tense all the time, it steals your energy. When you have no energy, you cannot be you. Stress will steal your life. And if we don't learn to slow down in life as well, we'll miss a lot of lessons, which are blessings, and we'll miss out on a lot of things that we could have learned.
She's very right about that. I feel like as a society, we do need to master regulating our nervous system. Personally, that's something I've been working on. I don't want to venture too far left, but that is one of the reasons why I restrict my comment section, because it's all about me protecting my mental health, me protecting my peace, and me protecting my nervous system. You know, YouTube and YouTube videos, that's not worth me putting my nervous system on the chopping block for. It's just not. I'm sorry. Like, in my case, I don't get paid for this. So I'm not sacrificing my mental health for the sake of a YouTube video. You know, so I feel like we all can take a lesson from this segment right here of just learning how to manage stress, learning how to manage your nervous system, and stop giving people access to your nerves, because it's not worth it. And she said something here where she said she's learning to slow down. And if you notice, like in the past, like 7-8 months, she says that a lot in her vlogs. She's trying to learn how to slow down. And I can tell like she really do try. She really does. She tries. But I feel like once she get a grip on how to regulate and manage her nervous system, then she'll be just fine.
We'll miss out on the joy of things that we usually wouldn't find joy in. Because, like, to be honest, I'm just gonna start cleaning because I'm talking too much. To be honest, I used to love cleaning. Girl, now I can't stand it. I literally cannot stand cleaning. And I think it's because somewhere along the way, I started to, like, rush through cleaning. And little do we know as humans is we tend to remember how something made us feel. Now, if we're stressed out and we're rushing through something, we didn't get a good feeling from that. And we don't want to do it again. So, I've been slowing down while I clean. And I definitely have been enjoying myself a lot more.
I feel like we should slow down in general. Slow down. Like, life is not a sprint. Life is a marathon. Life is meant to be lived. You don't have to be stressed out. You don't have to be tense all the time. Figure out ways to manage your nervous system. And if you're trying to rush through even cleaning everyday life, then that means like your nervous system might be out of whack. And one thing, like I said, I'm trying to really be intentional about this year is regulating my nervous system.
Anyways, I did mention in my recent video, I've been trying things that I usually don't try. I've been doing things that I usually don't do. And one thing that I've seriously been enjoying is budgeting. I love to see my account grow. I love to see that I could survive off just a little bit. So, your girl went to Walmart. I cannot wait to show you guys my beautiful kitchen, because I did not remodel, but I redecorated my kitchen. I didn't really budget on that, but Jordan did like go half on most of the stuff with me. But I went to Walmart. All them expensive cleaning products, baby, we don't need it. So, I'm making my own solutions today. I hope the lighting isn't ugly. I'm making my own solutions today. Bleach and water. Bleach spray, yes ma'am. This is a super cheap little bleach from Walmart. It was like $2 literally. An off-brand Fabuloso mixed with...
Here's the cheat code. You don't have to spend an arm and a leg on cleaning products. You don't have to go to Target. You don't even have to go to Walmart. Go to the Dollar Tree for your cleaning products. Wherever you can save a coin, save it, okay? The Dollar Tree has some really good cleaning products for a fraction of the price that you would pay at Walmart, Target, grocery stores, all of the things. Go to the Dollar Tree, y'all. Please save your coins. These products do the exact same job. So please go to the Dollar Tree.
Water in another bottle, another cleanser. And today my main focus is getting everything to be clean, looking good, but most of all, smelling good. And the best way to keep your home smelling good is to use strong smelling products, and bleach and Fabuloso are them too. Now, as far as my couch smelling good, I'm gonna go ahead and put some fabric softener and water in here and just spray any cloth, like my couch, my shower curtains, etc., etc., and those will smell good that way. So we're gonna go ahead and get these solutions all made. As you guys can tell, I don't really have too many dishes, but girl, I don't know what happened along the way, but your girl got...
I don't know, like in that sink, it does look like it's quite a few dishes for one person. But hey, to each his own.
A little bit bougie. We're gonna take it back. My mama always made her own solutions. Bleach and water, Fabuloso and water.
That's something that I did a lot in 2020. But I'll say around 2023, I left the school system. But before 2023, I was working in the school system. And if you know anything about working around kids, it can get extremely germy. So in the height of the pandemic, I made sure to bring a bottle of like solution with me to school every single day. And I would wipe down the desks in the classroom. I would wipe down the doorknobs, all of that, because I was not going to leave that up to a janitor to do, because the janitors at the school that I worked at, they did the bare minimum. They would pull your trash and that was it. So I made sure I would like sanitize the classroom, my workspace, as much as possible. And one of the easiest solutions you can make is like the little bleach and water solution, or the bleach and Fabuloso, or water and Fabuloso, whatever. But y'all, you don't have to spend an arm and a leg to have cleaning products. That's the point. Like if you just got some bleach, you're fine, honestly. And I had my little spray bottle of water and bleach, and I would sanitize that classroom down, and it worked out just fine for me. It really did. And so yeah, please make sure you take this tip from her. Okay, if you're balling on a budget and your pennies are being stretched, which I'm sure for a lot of us they are, these are some ways you can, stretch your pennies. Purchase your cleaning products from the Dollar Tree and make your own little solutions in really tall bottles like what we see here. I promise you, works every time.
Whatever the heck, she used to make her own solutions because it's way cheaper that way. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit of bleach in here. Ooh-wee. All right, put some water. I put hot water, put a good amount of water. All right, we have our bleach solution. Now let's make our Fabuloso solution. Now this was like one of the main cleaners we used growing up, was Fabuloso, because it smells so good. I'm not sure why I put the water in there first this time. We're a little bit all over the place. This just smells a little bit different than the original Fabuloso, but
honestly, in my opinion, I don't really think she needs two solutions. If she just got that bleach solution, you're fine. Like if you're working in like your kitchen, your bathroom, you're good. You're good to go.
it still has that Fabuloso fragrance, like that nice lavender clean fragrance, and it smells so good. Now I do put a lot of this in there because I like a strong Fabuloso spray, because that stuff smells so good. When I use Fabuloso and bleach in the same day, which my mom used to use growing up, my home smells amazing, especially when I open up the windows. I just don't want to, because people around here is nosy. They always want to know what I got going on. I'm just playing. I just be feeling like I'm the main character sometimes, like everybody listening to me. It is what it is. Today is seriously going to be like a lot of rambling, y'all. I have a lot that I want to talk about, because girl, y'all my girls. So like I mentioned in my recent video, I want my privacy, but I also want to still connect with you guys, still talk to you guys, and still be able to bond with y'all. Got a little bit of fabric softener.
In order to bond, you actually have to have a relationship with your audience, in which we don't see her doing. We see the audience, reaching out via email, reaching out in the comment section, but we don't ever see an exchange back. So if she wants to bond, I don't really know how she intend on bonding with an audience she has virtually nothing to do with.
Water up in there. I put a good amount of water because I don't want my couches to have fabric softener buildup. And now we have all of our solutions. We are in the clear. We're gonna get started with cleaning. Now the first thing that I do when I clean my kitchen is I light a candle and I put in some new wax melts, because by the time I get done cleaning my kitchen, it already smells good because it has those things. We have our 3 solutions. I'm gonna go ahead and put this stuff away. The most effective way I found to get wax out of a wax melter is with paper towel. It just absorbs it and you're done. A lot of people say put it in the freezer, cotton ball.
I used to do her little tip, and I still do whenever I do use a wax melt. I haven't used one in so long. I've been using candle warmers lately, but that tip, it does work.
Well, honestly, the paper towel trick is so easy, and it's in and out. Now, like I said, girl, we are on a budget, so I did not buy the expensive wax melts. I got the 2 wax melts that I know actually are pretty strong, which is Girlfriend Night and Cucumber Melon. These 2 are the strongest wax melts at Walmart, and a little Walmart brand. But if you're not on a budget, I would definitely say get these Gain wax melts. These are extremely strong, as well as the Unstoppable ones, because when I tell y'all they're so strong,
I personally loved this kind of era of Chloe, and let me explain. Because now she's always plugging in her Amazon storefront and her TikTok showcase. She's always plugging that. But in this era, I'm not sure if she had her Amazon storefront or not, but you're never going to hear her talking about that and plugging that in every 5-10 minutes. You're never going to do that. You're never going to hear that. And that's refreshing. I don't like watching people that's always trying to sell you something every 5 minutes. Girl, read the room. And that's something I wish you would stop doing now. Stop trying to plug in your storefront and your showcase. It's 2026. People are struggling to afford gas, or to afford groceries. People are living in their cars now because they can't afford the rent. It is so heartbreaking now. If you scroll online on TikTok, you see how people are really struggling these days. It is no joke. And I think it's very tone deaf when these influencers try to plug in their freaking showcase and the freaking Amazon storefronts all the time. Stop. It's not necessary. It's not called for. And in her case, if she would freaking be like everybody else and do brand deals and sponsorships, that would make all the difference for her finances, whether she knows it or not. Some of these brand deals are paying 3, 4, 5 figures. Okay, I don't understand what her gripe is against doing brand deals. Everybody else in her niche does that. Why aren't you doing this? But instead, you're plugging in a freaking showcase at an Amazon storefront every 5 minutes, and after a while, it looks like you're begging. and it's very distasteful. I don't like it, and it makes me not want to support you even more. Like it's just it's ridiculous. Like some YouTubers, they'll do their little sponsorship at the beginning of their video, and that's the end of it. You won't hear nothing else about it throughout the rest of the video, and I like that. Okay, I like that. They'll do their little sponsorship ad. They'll plug in whatever information needed to be plugged in their bio or in the comment section, and that is it. They'll drop whatever link they need to drop, and that's the end of that. Like, I rock with that, okay? Because it don't give that you're trying to push anything on your audience. You're not begging your audience. You're just doing what you need to do when it comes to your agreement that you made with that particular brand, and that's the end of it. And I truly wish that at this point, Chloe would take that page out of their book, because, I mean, look, it's obvious for whatever reason you need the money. So instead of paneling your freaking showcase and your Amazon storefront on people every 10 minutes, just do some brand deals. For goodness sake, do some brand deals. Reach out to brands. I'm pretty sure with your experience, with the amount of followers you have, it will not be difficult for you to get some brand deals. Do some brand deals.
I'm telling y'all, they are so strong. But budget, cucumber melon, yes ma'am. Put that up in there. We are good to go. I also bought some candles. Now, today I'm not going for like a pumpkin waffle type of scent, so I'm not gonna light this candle. I keep all my candles in this little drawer over here, so I gotta go ahead and pick what candle I'm gonna go ahead and light up today. But I will say, this candle from Walmart, I bought 2 of them. It's the pumpkin and waffle scented candle. This is extremely strong. If you cannot afford Bath and Body Works, like, you know, Halloween, autumn, fall scented candles, pumpkin waffles, get this one from great value. I believe it was like $3 or like $4, and it's so strong. My mom used to burn this exact candle, or she burns it like every fall. It's extremely strong, y'all. But
those candles, they're okay. They're okay. I've bought the Walmart 3-wick candles before. They're not coming like Bath and Body Works candles per se, but if you cannot afford the $20 candles at Bath and Body Works, those 3-wick candles at Walmart are a great alternative.
I'm not really going for that kind of smell today. It's not cold enough, I feel like. I'm going to go ahead and use this little cheap candle that I bought at Bath & Body Works online. It is the Pink Petal Tea Cake. Snip, snip, snip. Light, light, and light. It looks beautiful, and it's going to be smelling amazing soon as well. Here's the other candle. I'm going to go ahead and put that away. I have some incense. My favorite incense from Walmart are the Jasmine incense. I like these at the end of my cleaning sessions. I bought some cheap little Glade candles. I put these in my bathroom. I got my Clorox Wonder Wand, and I bought a bunch of plugins. Now, I'm not going to lie.
Now, incense, wax melts, and candles for a small space like that, that's not called for. It's too many toxins in the air, and yeah. I personally wouldn't do that. There's just too much going on, too many different scents clashing at the same time. If you got some candles, then you're good. If you got some wax melts, then you're good. You don't need all 3 things going on top of plugins, and it's just not necessary. Okay, if you need all of that, then what are you doing in your house? I'm sorry, I got a question. What are you doing in your house for you to be prompted to have all of that going on at the same time? That is team too much.
Plugins are running me for my money, but these are what mainly keep my home smelling good all the time because they're continuously going, which are plugins. Now, I don't know about y'all, but sometimes I tend to bring up something that has like hurt me in the past, and then I'll keep talking about it. Something else will come up, to the point where I'm very upset, and now I'm like living or like reliving the feelings that I had when I was done wrong or when that situation took place. And I'm going to say this, you guys, the Bible speaks about living in the past and bringing up the past. Do not live in the past. That is one of the best things I can tell you guys, is do not live in the past. Don't even bring up the past if it's going to hurt you. If it's something negative.
But we see her doing that a lot, which is the whole trauma dumping, talking about her upbringing, talking about her dad, shading her sister, shading her grandmother, all alleged. Like, we allegedly see this happening a lot in her content. So she's saying, like, don't bring up the past, but that's what you do. You bring up the past. The only reason why we know about the toxicity and the dysfunction of your family, allegedly, is because you bring up the past. So, yeah.
That happened. I smell these plugins in the store. These just came out. They are the Champagne Cheers, notes of champagne and white peach. They just smell super fresh. But girl, please do not live in the past. It is seriously not worth it. You'll be all the way upset, and now you're reliving feelings. Like, you could think you forgive somebody, but then you bring up what they did, and then it just spirals down to you being upset all over again, and it's just not the way to go. Like, Jordan one time was like, hey, we're gonna stop this conversation actually because I see you getting upset, and you tend to get upset more and more and more when you bring something up that hurts you, and we're gonna stop because it's not gonna help you. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so true. Oh my goodness. So I seriously, this is not like an advice video, but I encourage you guys to not live in the past, stay in the present, and don't live too far in the future because it'll stress you the heck out or make you extremely unhappy and miserable. So yeah, girl.
Well, I wish she would take her own advice. In that regard, please take your own advice. Please. I hope to never hear any more trauma dumping from her going forward. I hope to never hear any more shady comments going forward. Like, you're right. It does stress you out. It's fruitless. It's pointless. And I feel like if you're not talking to a licensed professional, then you shouldn't be talking to us about it, personally.
I'm budgeting, but there's also those things where I'm like, girl, I still gotta have this, I still gotta have that, which is like my plugins, certain, my perfume, certain things. We cut corners some ways, but baby, not all of them. I have the old plugins here, all the new ones over here. I'm gonna go ahead and start plugging these in. Okay, no lie, these plugins smell amazing. I cannot stand like rosé or champagne kind of like fragrances, but this is so nice. I knew I was doing good. Oh,
Yeah, but to me, that's just a whole lot going on in a little small apartment. More power to you.
Y'all see how this bottle is spraying? It's a straight, okay, great. I definitely should have got the other dang bottles. It's a little cheap one doing this right now. It's a straight mink. Wow. Oh my gosh. Anyways, have you guys, what, that bleach kind of strong, I sprayed too much. Ooh, it's gonna be funny. Have you guys ever had like a bad dream? I low-key sound like that boy. Have you ever had a have you guys ever had a dream about your family or like your boyfriend or your best friend, somebody that you care about, and in the dream they did you so dirty and they did you so wrong, and you wake up with like the worst feelings towards them? Oh my gosh. What's up? The devil was a liar, first of all. And I was just
Okay, so why is everything she's saying in this video like about people doing her dirty, doing her wrong? Like, girl, what kind of life do you live? For somebody who really isn't that social, don't have many friends, like, how many people is out here just doing you wrong that matters? Like, let's not talk about the internet, because that's strangers on the internet, okay? And their opinions honestly should mean a hill of beans to you. So let's talk about real life. How many people in your real life is out here just burning you like this? Like, we're like 11 minutes in, and she just been talking about people just doing her wrong. If it ain't about cleaning products, it's about people doing her wrong. Like, girl, get a grip.
Just talking about on my recent video how much, I realized how much my family means to me, etc., etc. And when I tell y'all, I had a dream last night about all my family. I forgot what it was about, but they was doing me hecka dirty. Like, they were all against me. I'm like, man, these demons be listening, but that's okay. At first, I woke up and I was like sad. I'm like low-key in tears. I'm like, no, they didn't do me like that. And I'm like, girl, get in reality. You half asleep. They ain't do that. But there's been times where I woke up and treated that person funny because I had a bad dream about them that night. Like, one time I had a super bad dream about my older brother, and girl, I had to go to school that morning. I was so upset. I had to pray it off me, y'all. I'm not playing. I was little. I was like, Lord, please don't make me feel this way towards my brother, because I'm really upset. Like, I'm so upset. And like the next day I felt a lot better. But oh my gosh, dreams go crazy because I was upset. Okay, I was upset. I believe demons will also try to get in your dreams to make you be against, the people that really love you. Like, I know my mom is my biggest supporter, but I've had dreams where she's doing me so dirty, and I'm like, this is not my mom. Like, I literally have to snap out of it and be like, what the heck? That is totally not my mom. Like,
Well, I don't know. All I know is dreams is like your subconscious talking to you. So, I mean, if you having all these dreams about your family members doing you wrong, doing you dirty, I mean, something in your subconscious must know something. I don't know. I don't want to get too far into it, but yeah, maybe God is trying to tell you something. I don't know. But I know that dreams do have meanings, and I feel like, in my opinion, dreams is God's way of telling you things, of trying to show you things about people. So,
crazy. I am not believing that. At first, it hurt your feelings. Like, I'm sure my mom has had dreams about me, trying to put us against each other, but no, ma'am. I love my family. I do. And I believe in things like that because I know the spiritual battle is very serious. I know how serious the spiritual battle is. And let me tell y'all something. If I'm gonna be the one to remind y'all, I'll be the one to remind y'all. Listen. Ooh, just laughed it all over me. Every day is a fight. Every day is a fight. Just because you did good yesterday don't mean that today you ain't gonna have to fight as well. Every day is a spiritual battle. Every day is a spiritual fight. And if you're not woke, you will not understand what's going on with you every day. You will not understand what's going on around you. You will not understand why you're going through the things that you're going through. The spiritual battle is, honestly, how it is right now, girl, it's crazier than ever. These demons are trying to get our mind more than ever, because if they get our mind, they got our whole entire body. And now, we on the wrong side, repping the wrong side, letting them have their way. And then when the Lord comes back, we like, I wasted all that time for the 1 minute pleasure. And all these people are going up to live.
I want to say that she mentions the word demons a lot, and she throws that word around a lot on her channel. And from what I can gather is she hasn't been saved her whole life. She hasn't been on fire for God her whole life. She seems very much still like a baby in Christ. So I want to encourage you all that the things that goes on in your mind is not always demons. Sometimes it's the Holy Spirit trying to guide you. Sometimes it's the Lord trying to remind you of things, trying to put you on the right path. Yes, sometimes demons do attack your mind, but it's not always demons. Sometimes it's God trying to get your attention about something. So I don't want you all to feel like everything that happened in your life, oh, it's the devil. Everything isn't the devil. Everything isn't demons. Sometimes things happen in our life not because the devil is attacking us. Sometimes things happen in our life because we refuse to listen to the Holy Spirit. Sometimes things happen in our life because we refused to walk in obedience to God. Sometimes things happen in our life because we operated too much in our flesh and not enough in the spirit. So I don't want you all to get so confused with what she says. She uses the word demons a lot. And yes, we live in it's a spiritual warfare out here, but everything ain't the devil. Everything ain't demons.
Christ in heaven to be the happiest they've ever been. No pain, no sadness, no hurt, no sorrow, no crying, no struggle, no poverty, no famine. All right? Streets of gold, baby. Everlasting happiness. We gotta wake up and stop letting every little thing change our mood. As I preach to you, I'm preaching to myself, because let me tell y'all something. I'm a very sensitive person.
Yeah, we can tell. We can tell. She is very much so very sensitive. She might be too sensitive for this platform. And I get it. Like, I'm sensitive as well. I'm not going to cap. I'm not going to front. I'm sensitive as well. But if you know how you are and you still want a presence on social media, then you have to be intentional about it protecting your mental health. Intentional about protecting your peace. Stop giving everybody access to your nerves. Okay, stop giving everybody access to your nerves. Stop giving everybody access to be able to get under your skin and upset you all the time. I feel like, I could be wrong, but I truly feel like that is the number one reason why she is on a hiatus now, is because she's allowed people to get under her skin. She's allowed people to upset her. You're missing out on opportunities. You're missing out on money because you're allowing people to upset you to this extent. And it's not worth it. These are strangers on the internet. Even my opinion, I'm a stranger on the internet. You gotta stop allowing people to upset you to this extent. Become intentional about protecting your peace. You only have one life to live on this earth. And it's up to you to decide how you're gonna live it. You're gonna either live it worrying about the opinions of everybody else who don't know you, don't care about you, can't do nothing for you when it's all said and done, or you're gonna live your life focusing on the people who matter, living for God, living to make Him proud, and making a coin along the way. It's really up to you.
When you take things slow, you really don't get as angry as you would if you weren't taking it slow. Little things like this water just jumped out on my shirt and it low-key stained it. Hopefully the stain comes out, but I'm not going to get upset. Why? Because you kind of have to realize, 3 months from now or even tomorrow, is it really going to matter? No, it's not. So it's not worth it to get upset over every little thing. Seriously, it's really not. And
I mean, from what we can see, she has plenty of clothes. She really does. And it doesn't give that she wears that shirt out often anyways. So, I mean, if some water got on that shirt, okay, big deal. You got a million other shirts. It's not the end of the world. And let's be real. She can afford to go to stores and get whatever the heck she wants. So it's really not that big of a deal. I feel like this kind of goes back to having a regulated nervous system. Because when your nervous system is regulated, you're not getting upset over everything. You're not allowing everything to make you upset. Because you're able to take a step back and analyze the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is, I have a closet full of clothes. The bigger picture is, I can afford to go get more clothes if need be. The bigger picture is, this is more than likely a shirt she wears around the house and cleans in and stuff like that anyways. That's the bigger picture.
And to do that, why? Because I rush through life. I rush through life. Now, the reason why a lot of us rush through life is because we are stressing way too much. Now, when you stress and you are all tense, you also become self-centered. You ain't worried about what anybody else's feelings, what anybody else got going on. And the Lord called us to love one another. You know, if we had love is patient, love is kind, all you need is love. If our whole entire life was focused on loving and being a vessel of love, we wouldn't have the problems that we usually have. Love is literally the answer to everything. And babe, I have a hard time with that. I'm not gonna lie. Why? Because I be thinking I'm the main character sometimes. Like, girl, it's me. It's all about me. And yes, I'm being heavily lazy today because I'm not.
Well, that's where operating in the Spirit of God comes in. Because love is a fruit of the Spirit, right? Love isn't something that comes naturally, right? Because when we're born into this earth, we're born in our flesh. We're not born in our spirit. We're not born operating in our spirit. In order to operate in the fruits of the Spirit, you got to be intentional about that. And so in order to walk in love, God's kind of love, you have to be intentional about that. Okay? You have to build intentionality about walking in the Spirit and walking in the fruits of the Spirit, because the fruits of the Spirit are not things that come naturally to anybody. It's not. You know, it's easy to be selfish. It's not easy to be selfless. It's easy to be mean to people. It's not easy to be mean. It's not easy to show kindness to people, especially kindness to people who don't show kindness to you. That's not easy. It's not. It's easy to be repulsive and to act out of order and to have no control over yourself. That's easy. It's not easy to practice self-constraint. It's not easy to have self-control. So if you really read through the scripture and think about it, all of the fruits of the Spirit are things that you have to tap into your spirit man in order to accomplish and do, because none of that stuff comes naturally.
I feel like bringing out my straw cleaner, so I'm literally just gonna like pour soap down it, go back and forth with the water. We got dirty straws today. I'm just being honest, I do that a lot, I'm not gonna lie. Jordan's really like the only person that takes out the time to like clean those straws like that. I don't want to.
I do want to say, like, I feel like she kind of tells it herself sometimes, because it don't really give that she's the cleanest person in the world. Even though sometimes she does try to put on this facade, like she's so clean and all of this, but if we see what her room looks like and stuff, she's not the cleanest person. She's not the most sanitary person in the world. She's not. I'm sorry. Like, in a vlog from, I guess, last year or so, she was showing how she cleans, like, I don't know, like rags that she used on her baby's bottom, and she's cleaning these rags like in her bathroom and stuff like that. Like, girl, put them in the washer. That's unsanitary to be cleaning rags that's filled with pee and poop in a sink where you wash your face at. Like, that's unsanitary. So it really don't give that she is the cleanest person. And I kind of wish she would be more authentic about stuff like that.
Also notice that when I'm rushing through life, I don't hear the Holy Spirit guiding me. I don't hear wisdom speaking to me because I'm rushing. When you calm down, you literally get to hear the Holy Spirit speak to you, and you get to hear wisdom speaking. Okay, so right now, first of all, I just got done decorating my whole entire kitchen. It's beautiful. Lock it, come here, get out of my office, get out of my office. I just got done decorating my kitchen. Now, I'm the kind of person that if I do something, I want to do it fully or not at all. I want to go crazy with it, and I want to keep going until I feel satisfied. All right, I just got done decorating my kitchen. It's so beautiful, but we all know my dining room needs some love. I don't have anything in there, no dining table, no decoration, nothing, just dog cage. So, seeing my kitchen, I really wanted to get my dining room done, so I went on Amazon yesterday. I found a table, very affordable. It was $200, and it matches my kitchen theme, because I kind of want to like do like a matching thing, and I was going to buy it. But then, I had to slow down, and I thought, and I heard the Lord. He's like, listen, that $200 table, it's a good deal. Wait, and I will tell you when it's time to get it. But I need you to wait. And I'm like, why? I don't want to wait. It's $200. Like, it's not that serious. He was like, oh, but I know you. And the thing is, you get that table, now you want a rug to go underneath it. When you get the rug, you want table decor. Once you get the table decor, you're going to want wall decor. That $200 easily flipped to a $1,500. Gotta listen to the Lord. I'm telling you, He will guide you. And if you feel like you ain't got no strength right now, wait on the Lord. Y'all ever...
But see, my thing is, you'll easily spend well over $100 on hygiene products, though. But you got to give a second thought to making responsible adult purchases, like dining room tables or furniture for your home. Like, that kind of stuff never made any sense to me. And another thing that never made any sense is when she moved from this current apartment, it seemed like, I mean, who knows, maybe she put it in storage or something. But I do know she got rid of her couch. Now, I don't know what she did with the dining room table she eventually got. But this furniture that's perfectly nice, nothing wrong with it, she'll get rid of that altogether just to get something new that isn't even remotely nice. Like, no shade or anything to her current living room set, but it's not, to me, that's not something I would put in a living room. I feel like that particular kind of couch is something, if you have like a game room or a den or something like that, the current couch that she has right now, that would be the perfect couch for that. But if you want to have like a living room, I feel like the couch that she had while living in this apartment was perfectly fine, or nothing wrong with it, nothing. But she got rid of that couch just to get something that really don't fit for the current living space that she has. The couch she has now, that's more so for a den. That's more so for like, if you have like a basement or something and you want to flip that basement into like a, you know, like a hangout quarters or something like that. That's what couches like that more so fit for. You know, where you're having like game nights, we're watching sports all the time, stuff like that, you know. But that's just me. Me personally, I would have kept the couch, you know, I had, and that would have been the end of that. Now that's just me. Sorry. But I feel like back to what's going on in this video is she'll spend $200 easy easy in Target on hygiene products and not think twice about it. She won't think twice. But you mean to tell me when it comes to furniture, now all of a sudden you gotta consult the Holy Spirit. Now all of a sudden you gotta think twice. Like, no, please. Who do you think you're kidding? Who do you think you're kidding? We have seen her more than once, more than twice, more than 3 times go into these stores and drop well over $100 on stuff she's going to use one time and then stick it in that closet and forget she had it. We have seen this so many times over the years. So please miss me with that.
Heard that song, wait on the Lord. He will renew your strength. So wait, I say, wait on the Lord. Hope I got the lyrics right, but wait on the Lord, he will renew your strength. Yes, I dry my dishes with paper towels because I do not like clutter. I like an empty kitchen. I like it to be empty, my counter space to be empty. I have some beautiful decorations that I'm going to go ahead and share with you guys, but other than that, I like an empty kitchen. I do not like a dish rack. I don't like it. I love an empty counter space. It just makes it feel like so much more clean and just, I don't know, I love it. I also want to say that I miss a lot of, okay, so when we ask Lord for patience, he gonna have to give you something to, to test you out, test your patience, all right? We don't realize stuff. We be so conceited, or whatever the heck. We be so worried about our own stuff. Listen, I be praying for patience, right? But then I get a store, it's people in line, but I don't want to wait for the people in line, so now I'm irritated and I got an attitude. What's the point? Test the patience. Be calm. It's okay. You'll get there, and you'll be able to check out. Little things like that. All right? But baby, the dishes are done. I always feel amazing when my dishes are done. I'm going to go ahead and start doing my wipe downs. Ooh, with the Fabuloso and a little bit of bleach. Got to smell it nice. Windex is so effective for like stainless steel appliances and stuff, you guys. But when I tell you guys, I also know that your focus can be so off. Like you can get so focused on work, prioritizing work, not prioritizing the Lord, and get so caught up in wanting more and more and more, and not being happy with what you have. There's a difference between settling and being content and grateful for what you have, okay? There's a very big difference. And I tell you what, you guys, this time off of work and this time away from YouTube, I'm so grateful for every little thing that I have. I literally was tearing up the other day thanking the Lord Jesus Christ for my car, my little baby car, my beautiful apartment. I'm so grateful. And sometimes you can get so off track and your focus is so off that you're no longer grateful for what you were once grateful for.
But the thing she has to understand is the only reason why she had the car, the apartment, the nice things is because of her work on YouTube. And that's why she should show up to YouTube. That's why she should be consistent. And if she's going to take a break from the platform, she should have the decency to let her audience know. Because people say, oh, she doesn't owe us anything. She does. She owes us everything. It's because of our views, it's because of our subscriptions, it's because of our engagement that she has the life that she has. It's not because she went off to school and studied and invested thousands of dollars and years of hard work into a degree to start a career. No, she didn't do that. She doesn't go and clock in every day somewhere working towards a career. No, she posts to YouTube. So she does owe us an explanation when she's leaving or when she's coming back and things of that nature. Because without our support, she doesn't get paid. That's the bottom line. That's just what it is. So it is important that she remembers, yes, be thankful. Yes, God has blessed you. And God is always the source. But YouTube is the resource. The support you get off of YouTube is the resource. So also don't forget that. Don't forget that it's because of our support that you're where you are today. And it would be very nice if she had a mind and a heart to acknowledge that more often instead of pretending like she just got where she is all by herself. Because that's not the case. It's really not.
How the heck do we expect to keep praying for things, asking for things? We ain't even grateful for the things he gave us. That's just showing him that we're not going to be grateful for the things that he's going to bless us with that we want right now. The Lord say if you do good with a little, he'll make you responsible over a lot more. And that's with money, that's with your home, that's with your car. That applies to honestly every blessing. We have to be grateful for the things that he blesses us with. But these are my super cute little decorations. Everything's going to look so much better when I get done cleaning. But girl, this kitchen looks so good. Like when I tell y'all, I feel like I did such a good job on this kitchen. And this kitchen is not just seasonal. I want this like all year round. So it's not just like fall vibes. Like it's fall vibes, but it's not just for fall. I've actually always wanted this theme in my kitchen. I just really have not been wanting to spend the money on all of this stuff because honestly, like this whole entire kitchen costed me over $300. Well, not me, Jordan and I. I've really just been
like that's the thing. It's like she'll drop $100, $200, $300 on hygiene products without even thinking about it. But when it comes to adult things, when it comes to adulting, now all of a sudden, oh my gosh, I have to stop. Oh, pump the brakes. Now I got to be responsible. Like, come on. Like, no. And then why in the world are you making your boyfriend pay for things in your kitchen? He don't live there, or did he? Like, come on.
Working on being more grateful. I really do not like these spray bottles because it comes out so fast. Mika, like what's happening right now? But I've seriously been working on being grateful for who the Lord placed in my life. My mom, my siblings, my boyfriend, Jordan. I have a really hard time saying boyfriend. I cannot stand that word. For some reason, I just feel like it sounds dumb. Only because like no shade, but I said this before. I had a sibling that always had a new boyfriend, was always some kind of domestic violence going on. It's just always just like, so much stuff going on with boyfriend. And it's ugly to me. That's just me.
The shade. No shade, but shade. First of all, I had a sibling. We all know who you're talking about. You only have one sister. Like, come on. Come on. So you don't like the word boyfriend because your sister had troubled relationships? That's weird. That's dumb. That's dumb. There's nothing wrong with having a boyfriend. There's nothing wrong with labeling your boyfriend as a boyfriend. What the heck is he supposed to be then? He's not a fiance. He's not your husband. He's definitely not just a friend. He's your boyfriend. Like, what the heck? This is why I say, like, her sister lives rent-free in her head. For her to have so much disdain for her sister, that girl lives rent-free in Chloe's head. Like, her sister is significantly older than her. Okay, her sister's like in her 30s. Chloe's in her early 20s. Why are you that freaking bothered by somebody who's at least a solid decade older than you? It's so freaking weird. You would think her sister is like a year or two older than her. She's not. Okay, by the time Chloe was born, her sister was probably 10 or 11 years old. She's significantly older than her. I will never understand why Chloe hates her freaking sister this badly. It's actually weird. It really is. And if me personally, if I was her sister, I wouldn't have nothing to do with her. And when I say nothing to do, I mean I wouldn't send my kids over there or nothing. Because my thing is this: if you can't stand me, you can't have too much respect for who I birthed. Period. My kids are an extension of me. So if you can't stand me, then how do you feel about my kids? Weirdo. I feel like this: if you don't mess with your sister, then stop bringing her up. Stop shading her. It's so unnecessary. It's so unnecessary. And we're not on your channel to listen to you shade your sister. We're not. If you're not in therapy, if you're not working through your traumas, if you're not working through your issues with this girl, then respectfully, keep it off the internet. We don't want to hear about it. We don't. We're not here for that.
I am so obsessed with these placemats I bought at Meijer's. It's a grocery shopping store, you guys. These are so cute. So if you guys are wondering where I got all my decorations from, Walmart and Meijer's. Do not touch my lantern. Hey! I got all of my decorations from Walmart and Meijer's. I'm so proud of myself though, because I didn't know I could decorate this good. Like, I did such a good job in my kitchen. I gotta get some fabric disinfected because this girl does not want to not be on my couch. She always wants to be on my dang couch. Like, girl, I can't believe I've been buying all that expensive bleach. This bleach smells and works just like the other bleaches, y'all. And it's so cheap. And for that big old bottle of bleach that I bought, I can make so many different solutions with that bottle of bleach. Ooh, girl, my kitchen is looking so good. I love a clean kitchen.
That's the thing. Like, you don't have to spend an arm and a leg on a name brand stuff, especially cleaning products. You don't have to go to Walmart. You don't have to go to the grocery store. You don't have to go to Target. Go to the Dollar Tree. Get the knockoff stuff. It's going to do the exact same job. I promise y'all. Like, we just be paying for the name. That's it. That's it. Take the labels off. It does the same thing, y'all.
All I got to do is sweep and bring my little Swiffer out and mop. I'm going to go ahead and show y'all what my kitchen looks like as well. Because when I tell y'all I was not expecting for myself to do this good on my kitchen, like, the decor's so nice. To all my young women and young men out there, here's some quick advice. Listen, do not rush into life. Whether it's a pet, whether it's a baby, whatever the heck, do not rush into life. I'm going to tell you that right now. I love my locket, but sometimes she is so much, and I don't want to be bothered. And sometimes I'm just like, man, this little girl. So, I'm going to say this, and I'll also tell my children if I ever had children. Don't you rush into life. Do not rush into life trying to tack on responsibilities that you don't need. Sometimes I'm tired a little bit early, but I still gotta make sure she gets outside. Sometimes I want to sleep in, but she's gotta eat and she's gotta go on a walk. And it's just like, sometimes. So I would say,
one thing about having pets and even being a parent, it's going to hold up a mirror to you. It's going to show how selfish you are. It's going to show how lazy you are, all of the things. Nothing really pulls back a curtain on your flaws quite like being a pet parent and a parent to, small children. Nothing tests your patience. Nothing shows you just how selfish you are or lack thereof. I can honestly say I have grown so much as a person in these past few years since having my own dog and my child. Like, I've grown so much. I've learned so much. I thought I knew a lot about life. I thought I knew a lot about myself. But after becoming a mom, after having the responsibility of having dogs, it's taught me a lot about myself.
do not rush into life. I've heard people say it, but it went in one ear and went out the other. I love my dog. I love her so much. She really is helpful because I do spend a lot of time alone. So having my baby with me is very, amazing. But all I'm saying is do not rush into life. That's all I'm saying. bucket. Get back, girl. It's wet.
Yeah, no shade to Chloe, but that's not a kitchen rug. That's a bathroom rug.
Get back. I don't want you slipping. Actually, I should probably put you in your cage because the floor's gonna be wet. Come here, baby. Definitely gotta get me some kind of like fabric sanitizer. I seen some at Walmart. You know, I've just been budgeting, so I really ain't been buying that much stuff. But I definitely gotta get me some laundry or fabric sanitizer because she be all up on this dang couch, and you know her little nasty paws be outside. This girl be eating my scrunchies. She be eating my socks. She likes my scrunchies and my socks more than she likes her own toys, y'all. Oh my gosh, y'all. Now I'm upset because I have to go to the store and I have to go buy a new spray bottle for the fabric softener because, girl, who's spraying fabric softener like that straight on the couch? Ha! We need a mist. Now I'm kind of upset because now I gotta go to like Dollar Tree or something sometime soon to go ahead and get a real spray bottle because that spray bottle, I can use it for cleaning. You know, I know how to rig things, but I sure can't rig that fabric softener in there though because it would just leave stains on my pillows and stains on my couch, which I cannot do. So that definitely sucks, but that's all right. I have some sprays that I can spray on.
Yo, look at that couch. That was a perfectly good couch. I truly hate that she got rid of it.
On the couch.
That's just too many darn pillows. I'm sorry. But no. No. That does not scream welcoming at all. Like,
Feeling like a failure is one of the worst feelings in the world. I'm gonna go ahead and spray my couch with this Snuggle fabric spray. One of the worst feelings in the world. And it's very common today, in these days, because of social media. You have people that fake it on social media, or you have people that are doing things for short-term money, whatever the heck, and it makes us feel like we are behind in life, and we don't realize that our story is not their story, and we also don't realize that these demons use social media as well to make you feel that way, because once you feel like a failure, you will act like a failure. Whatever you are meditating on, you will move towards. So if you're constantly meditating on the thought that you're a failure and you're not where you need to be, you will behave like failures do.
I just want to say, like I said before, she uses the word demon so loosely. And I mean, like, she uses that word as if she's just holier than thou. And I mean, I could say this. It's the demons in her that's making her use her sister and have her sister live rent-free in her head for her to shade her sister. You could say demons are in you. Like, come on. It makes no sense. For someone who uses that word so much, you would think she would pause, take a look in the mirror and be like, you know what? Is this godly? Is this Christ-like to be sitting around shading my sister all the time? Like, I don't have her kids come to my house. Like, I don't, talk to her children. Like, that's crazy to me. That's crazy work. I'm sorry. If I'm going to be in the lives of somebody's children, their babies, I'm going to have at least some type of decorum and cordiality towards the parent. I mean, honestly. If you can't have an ounce of respect for their parent, then leave the children alone. Because that's just not right. That's not fair. It's not fair to the people who take care of them day in and day out. And I get it. She could sit around and claim, oh, well, I took care of her kids, this, that, and the third. Like I said, like, that's not something she had to do. And I wish that she would show her sister some type of grace. Some type of grace. Like, you would think, like, she grew up in the same household as her. Like, she knows what her sister had to endure. Or maybe she don't. I don't know. Like I said, like, sometimes siblings, they can experience different versions of their parents at different times. And her sister, again, is significantly older than her. So she may not understand or realize what her sister had to endure and what her sister had to survive before she was even born, before Chloe was even born. She don't know. And without therapy, it can be very difficult to navigate that kind of trauma. And therapy is not very supported in Black households. So I can imagine, like, her sister growing up and just having to navigate through that trauma all by herself. And when you're navigating that kind of trauma, of course, you're going to gravitate towards drugs, alcohol, things of that nature. Especially if you don't have a strong relationship with God. So my thing is, if Chloe, at her big, large, grown age now, is not going to take the time to understand what her sister went through, sympathize and empathize with her, then at this point, she needs to do her sister and herself a favor. Leave her alone altogether. Stop talking about her. Leave her children alone. Again, draw the line in the sand. Say, you go that way, I'll go this way. We ain't got to speak. And that could be the end of that. But she sits around and she labels everything as the devil. She labels everything as demons. And she don't even realize how she conducts herself on this channel when she shades her family members. That's not godly. So we can sit around and say that demons are inside of her as well.
You okay? Are you okay? Oh my goodness. She's throwing up. She's throwing up. Let mommy clean it. Come here, baby. You're okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Mommy will clean it. Oh, honey. This is so gross. I'm just trying to be nice because I know you don't feel well. That is so weird. She just got done throwing up on her toys. I'm going to go ahead and throw these toys in the washer, you guys. Oh my goodness. My baby don't feel good. I'm going to clean her bed too, y'all. Might as well because it's dirty. I'm going to take your bed too, baby. So she just got done throwing up. So I'm going to go ahead. I put her toys in the washer.
Dogs are going to throw up. They're going to have accidents. Dogs are not clean animals. It is what it is. And everything is not always like, oh my gosh, it's the end of the world. Oh my God. Like, get a grip. Calm down. Remember, dogs are not clean animals. Okay, they go outside. They're going to track stuff into the house. If you're not mentally prepared for the dirt and grime that dogs bring, then don't become a pet parent.
Throw up on. I'm going to go ahead and take this bed out. Go ahead, baby. I'm going to go ahead and take this bed out and put it in the washer as well with some laundry sanitizer. And then when the floors are all dry, I'm going to clean her cage because she can't be on the floor right now because I'm getting ready to go ahead and mop. And she is not a very big fan of being without her bed, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all that off rip. She is not a big fan of going without her bed. She does not like hard surfaces. So that's why she has so many plushy toys, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and put some Pine Sol in there. Pine Sol will disinfect and also get rid of any odor. I ain't doing no deep cleaning, so I ain't picking up no shoes, I ain't picking up no baskets. I actually mop pretty consistently with my old cedar mop. This is just kind of like a run over. I just run over my floors real fast just to maintain my floors and maintain them, you know, not feeling nasty on my feet because one of my pet peeves is a nasty floor. And her little paws be getting my floor nasty, y'all. But yeah, girl, I'm getting into the whole decor thing. I got my door decorated outside. It looks so good, you guys. I got the best looking door around here, I'm not gonna lie. I've seen some of these people out here trying to copy my door. Baby, ain't no competition, honey, because I know what I'm doing. I'm just playing. I'm being guided by the Lord and I'm grateful. That's it. I don't want to take credit for nothing. Because all good things come from the Lord Jesus Christ. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. I'm not gonna lie. I've had an amazing time cleaning, talking to you guys. And this is the kind of content that I'm talking about, you guys. The kind of content that I enjoy doing. The kind of content that I really have fun and don't really feel like I'm working. You know what I mean? It smells so fresh. Oh my God. My home smells.
Like, I don't have an issue with this style of content, but I do have an issue with the shade and the unnecessary comments. If in case y'all haven't noticed, like that kind of stuff, it grinds my gears. It's just so distasteful because it's like you're doing this and then in the next breath is God this, is Jesus this, is I'm grateful this. But 2 seconds ago, you just got done shading somebody. Like, nah. Before you come on the internet with all that energy, all that hypocritical stuff, you need to go and you need to deal with whatever unforgiveness you have in your heart towards this person. Because you over here shading this girl. Meanwhile, she ain't on the internet shading you. She ain't on the internet talking about you every other day. She's not. She minding her own business. And it's just so distasteful to me. So, and like, that's the gripe that I have with Chloe Yazmean more than anything. It's the shade and the nice nastiness of it all. I can't do it. For someone who has such a huge and large female following, being nice, nasty, not truly being a girl's girl, it's not a good look. It's not. And she think people are stupid. She think people can't read between the lines. But a lot of us do. A lot of us have read between the lines. And a lot of us have seen her true colors. And it's not a good look. And it's not our fault for pointing it out. It's her fault for being this way.
I recently deep cleaned this bathroom, so this bathroom is actually very clean. It's honestly rarely used unless Jordan uses it, so very clean, very clean. Nothing much going on, y'all. My apartment is looking amazing. It literally smells so amazing as well, you guys. Oh my gosh. The floors feel really good. My poor baby. I really feel so.
It's just too many freaking pillows. I'm sorry. I can't get over those pillows. Ugh.
So sad. My poor baby. That is my baby girl. That is my baby girl. Yeah, y'all, she's a very big responsibility, but I love her. What? You guys see her turn her little head? Girl, this bun looks so terrible, but I'm just underneath my kitchen sink or whatever. I'm making a mess, but I'm underneath here. And this green microfiber cloth is the one that I used today with the bleach on it. And when I tell you guys, it literally has this whole entire area smelling like a hotel pool. And I cannot be the only one that literally loves the smell of a hotel pool, like that chlorine smell. And it smells exactly like that underneath here, you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm kind of obsessed. My bathroom is so beautiful. I literally love this dang bathroom. I decorated this bathroom on one of my vlogs, but one of the recent things that I added were these super cute little green leaves. Oh my gosh, I love this bathroom. It's so beautiful. Let me go ahead and grab a lighter because I'm gonna go ahead and light that candle I usually keep it over here. Yes, ma'am. I got a camera battery and everything. My little donut lighter. I'm just gonna go ahead and like wipe down the counters or whatever. Everything's already cleaned and wiped down. I just cleaned this bathroom the day before yesterday. That's what it was. So it's really not bad at all. The only annoying part about this dang bathroom is the white rugs. I literally have to wash the white rugs so much. Like,
I will say, like, I have the same issue in my bathroom. I have a long white rug in my bathroom, and it's one of the most annoying things ever. It's so annoying because it gets dirty so easily and so quickly. I cannot stand it. But I mean, it just ties together with my bathroom. It just does.
oh my gosh, so much. Like every 4 to 5 days, they have to be washed. Now, that may not be a lot for y'all, but that is a lot for me because, baby, I ain't washing the rugs all the dang time, all right? And if I didn't try my hardest to keep them white and clean, I'd have to wash them every 2 days. Like, no lie, it's so annoying, but yes, ma'am, ain't much to do in here at all. Just kind of like wiping things down, maybe spray some concentrated room spray. Just little things like the soap kind of running down from here. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe that off. Somebody's taking a shower above me. Y'all hear that noise? People with apartments know. People with apartments know. Ew, why is that so dark right there? The soap I use is purple, like a light purple. That's weird. Yes, I should be using a Windex since I already have it. Might as well just go ahead and wipe off these counters with it, y'all. Nothing serious, nothing serious, nothing serious. My bathroom counter, like in this master bath, since I get ready in this bathroom every single day, these counters get so cluttered because I have so many products and so many things that I use to get ready. Oh my goodness, I'll tell y'all what. But yeah, the bathroom's just fine. I'm gonna go ahead and spray some of this white t-shirt room concentrated spray or concentrated room spray. And girl, we are in the clear. This bathroom is all clean. Vibes, vibes, vibes.
Now, I will say, like, her bathrooms are always decorated really cute to me. I do always love, like, how she decorates her bathrooms. Now, I could do without the whole stringed lights because I just have a fear of, like, fires happening and stuff like that. But other than that, I love how she had this bathroom decorated.
I literally love this bathroom. My goodness. I'm obsessed with it. Like, I could spend, like, all my time in here. Oops, that was the fan. Girl, I rarely ever make my bed. I know it sounds terrible, but I rarely ever make it. Like, this is the way that I make it consistently. Like, I do this, but I never ever make it, like, actually make it. Because, girl, I just don't care no more. I just do this, put some pillows on top, and call it a day. And y'all know I have 2 different comforters, so I just kind of, like, stack them on.
Now, see, like, she's not as clean as she tries to play off to be. She's not. I'll never buy it. Never buying it.
On top of each other. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead, put the cover on, throw some pillows on there, and we are good to go. It's still going to look good. Just throw them on there. Everything looks so good though, you guys. I mean, this is probably like the worst looking room only because
Yeah, she could have left that bedroom on out. If you ain't gonna make the bed up in a cleaning video, then what's the point?
I didn't put too much time into it, but everything looks amazing, you guys. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, like her apartment was, pretty cute. Again, me personally, I can't do the pillows on every single seat cushion. That's not very welcoming to me. When people come over, automatically it's like, dang, where am I supposed to sit? Like, what? It's just, I can't do it. But other than that, I love how the kitchen is decorated. Very cute, very chic. And I wish, like I said earlier in the video, that she would prioritize things that matter versus spending hundreds of dollars on hygiene products without a second thought. Like, invest your money into stuff that matters and the stuff that's going to last. That's what grown-ups do. So I wish she would do that more instead of trying to be like, oh, I got to be self-conscious. I gotta watch my money. Oh, I got to buy this table. Like, no. You got the money, so stop acting like you don't have the money. We've seen you spend more money on stuff that literally isn't going to last, which are hygiene products, stuff that's literally going to expire at some point. So please, miss me with all of that. But other than that, her home was very nice. Just get rid of those freaking pillows and invest your money into stuff that matters, and you'll be A1.
I'm so excited. This baby in her big old cage. Taking her bed up. I see how dirty her cage is. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean that out when I get her little bed out and everything. So she'll have a whole brand new clean area. My favorite part of my home is obviously my kitchen. I think we can all agree this is like the prettiest part of my home. Yes, ma'am. It's looking good. We are completely done. I am satisfied to the fullest and so happy. It smells amazing here, you guys. Like, I'm talking top of the tier of the A1. Girl, I cannot be the only one that when I bend down, my knees crack. I cannot be the only one. Anyway, I love every single one of you guys. We have completed today's cleaning session / talk session. I had an amazing time. I'm so satisfied with how my home looks. It looks amazing. It feels amazing. I got the window open. Well, the shades open. I had an amazing time, you guys. I really did. It was just like talking to a girlfriend. I really didn't get much response back because, yeah. But I enjoyed myself, and that's all that matters. I love every single one of you guys. God bless you all in Jesus' name. And it's time for your girl to go.
All right, you guys. So that is the end of that video. And I guess my main takeaway from this video is becoming intentional about regulating your nervous system. We talked about that a lot in today's video. And also, as long as she's still bringing it up, I'm always going to talk about it. I wish she would stop shading her sister, her family members. I I just believe she's better than this. You know, she's better than this. She don't have to lower herself to being so unnecessarily mean and nasty towards her own flesh and blood. Like, come on. If you're in Christ Jesus, you're better than that. And I wish you would realize that. But I hope that if you're watching this video, you be intentional about protecting your nerves, protecting your nervous system, making sure it's regulated, making sure you're doing things that is going to be good for your soul. You're being kind to yourself. And like she said in the video, make sure you're slowing down. Make sure you're focusing on the things and the people that matter and not giving so much credence to the things and the people who don't matter. Because we only have this one life to live. So let's live it to the fullest, you know. And when it's all over, leave this earth with no regrets, no stones unturned. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. Probably for my next Chloe commentary video, we might dive into like a vlog or something that she did either around this time or something more recent. But we'll see for next time. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. That's the easiest way to support what I'm doing over here. And thank you guys so much for some of y'all that have been supporting my lifestyle content as well. I truly appreciate that. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.